my first ever Hawks video. What is up, guys? So today, I posted 2 Deca videos, so I was proud of myself and I wanted to make a Hawks video for the first time. So here we are. My computer is probably too loud. I'm not doing this on my Xbox. There you go. I don't want my voice to go over the music too much. But yeah, there you go. So this is going to be an AU of Hawks. Now, yes, we all know, basically, Hawks is a bird. I know it. Just a person suggested me something, and I couldn't pick, so I did a randomizer, and I got werewolf or vampire falls in love with listener who is a werewolf, vampire, or human. And it was a Hawks X listener, and I was thinking, oh god, how am I gonna do this? But you know that's how it's gonna work. So I had an idea. I was like, why don't we just do Hawks, but he still has his wings also as a werewolf? You know what I mean? Just he's a werewolf and a bird. Just go with it. And he falls in love with you, the listener of this video, who is going to be a vampire. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Real quick, just so you get the story. Essentially, vampires and werewolves and humans can never get together. That is a very strict rule between all werewolves, werewolf, vampires, humans. No werewolf can get with a vampire. No werewolf can get with a human. No human can get with a vampire. Vampires can get with werewolf. You get it. That can't happen. That's not allowed in the world. But let's just say that rule changed when you and Hawks made it change. Right now, you was sitting on your bed. Why? You was crying. You was in love with a man who was a werewolf. But you was a vampire. Just great. You being a vampire breaks the rule between you and the man you love. That he doesn't know you love him. You wish that you could just, make the rules go away. Essentially, at least 100 people in this world have to sign a thing saying, we want this rule to change. There's only currently 86. 86 people want that rule to change so far. You are one of those 86. Essentially, you have put in multiple ones, but they haven't counted it since you only can put it in once. Little did you know, the man that you loved actually put an application too, just to make the rule change. 2 months later, finally, the rule has changed. Luckily for you, you hadn't confessed yet, so if you confess now, you can instantly get together. Essentially, this is how the whole story happened with you and the man of your dreams. Hawks, who's a werewolf and a bird. Yeah, werewolf and a bird. Flashback to a year ago. You was wandering in the woods, looking for somebody to drink from. But you couldn't find anybody. While you was walking back home, you found this bird. You looked at it, and then it turned around to be actually a werewolf. He growls. Whoa. I'm not going to try to do anything to you, he said. Luckily, it wasn't the blood moon, so you could control your thirst. I'm just trying to get home, he said. He didn't sense up as much. He kind of released it a little. "What are you doing here?" he said. "I told you, I'm going home. This is my way," he said. Well, this way is all the way back to the village," he said. "For only werewolves," he said. "What? I knew I was going the wrong way. I should have turned back," he said. "Well, I know where the vampire village is. I can show you," he said. "Would you please? That would be great. But I have to gain your trust," he said. "Oh, just great," he said. "You have to sit with me right here for an hour, talking with me. Nothing else," he said. "And then I'll gain your trust," he said. "My full on-hand trust," he said. He sat there. You had a pretty non-meaningful but meaningful conversation. You talked about your two lives and how he was a werewolf and basically a bird, and how you were the vampire and how everything runs. Eventually, he trusted you. He showed you where it was, and you thanked him. "Thank you so much. I don't know where I would be without you," he said. "Oh, it's no problem. Anyway, what's your name?" he asked. Listener. Yours?" he said. You said? "Hawks." "I mean, that makes sense since you're a bird, but not the werewolf part," he said. "Hey, that's a joke all my friends make. That's not okay," he said. He giggled. Okay. "Well, it was nice meeting you, Hawks." "You too, listener. We should talk again sometime," he said. "Sure." This went on for months. Eventually, you two became friends. Each other had numbers of each other and everything. Y'all would communicate to the point where if somebody found out you and him were talking with each other, they would think you were in a freaking relationship, which wasn't allowed at the time. Finally, just finally, you was able to get with him. But then again, of course, you would have to, confess to him. You called him. "Hello?" he said to the phone. "Hi, Hawks," he said. "Hey, listener, you need something?" he asked. Can we meet at the place we first met at?" he said. "You mean in the forest?" he said. "Yeah." "Okay." Basically, you and Hawks were the same age, so this was going to be great. You quickly went there. All you had to do was confess, and then you'll be done. Right then and there, he was there. You had a crush on him after, I think, 5 months into your friendship. But you never had the urge to tell him. Because you knew, oh no, this is going to be the stupidest idea I've ever done. But you now had all the courage you needed to tell him. Hawks, I need to tell you something, he said. "What do you need to tell me?" he asked. I like you. No, not just like, I love you. And ever since our rule got broken, I have been so happy to tell you this. I felt the same way, he said. All of a sudden, before you could even say anything, what does he do? He kisses you. all of a sudden kisses you. Doesn't even give you a chance to talk. He just kisses you. You see, here's the thing. When the rule was made, I got mad. Of course I got mad. But now that those rules broken, I can be with you. I didn't want to tell you because, of course, the rule and all that. But now that the rule's broken, again, like I said, I can be with you. 2 months later of officially being his girlfriend, it was like every time you was around him, you blushed. Even though you was dating, you get flustered. I guess it's because of how much he loosened up on you. I guess you can say that. He always would flirt with you and would always call you cute or call you nicknames like baby bird or kid. For God's sakes. You love this man to death. But if he teased you any more than he does now, you would literally explode from all the freaking blood going up to your face. But I guess that's the reason why you love Hawks. And that's the end of the video. So 4 people should have already known about this video coming out because I put it in the Discord. Also, Discord in the link below so you can find it. You get updates on videos coming out. Also, if you want to play Fortnite or any other games with me that I have, you can also ask. You can play with friends and also that. So yeah, if you want to do any of that, you can. I don't know if this is going to be the last video I'm recording. I don't think it will, but, you know. But here you go for that video. Thank you for, I think her name was Samantha, for the request. Thank you for the video request, and I will be doing a lot of more of them. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and have a wonderful day, night, or wherever you are. Peace!